Hey Wizards, guess what? It's Kieran Ashhammer. I'm back for the Wizard 101 walkthrough, the dual school Fire and Storm, and we just started. Oh yeah, we had just started. Oh, what do you call this place again? Oh yeah, Storm Alley, or yeah, whatever it is. And we're here to help Arthur Griffinbane. They're having electric issues here, so let's go ahead and talk to him and see what's going on.
Thanks for the help, Wizard. I wouldn't have gotten here without you. I'm worried something terrible has happened. On my way here, I saw one of the lightning eels with Susie's wand in its jaws. Maybe she just dropped it, but maybe not. What can we do?
I couldn't help it over here. You're very loud. If you can bring me that wand, I may be able to assist.
Really? How?
Well, let's go bring him that wand.
We've got to find my sister. If you get her wand from the lightning eels...
Duncan Grimwater, necromancer. I was drawn here by a massive surge of death magic. It must be the reason the undead have overrun the street. I wish Malastare were here. He could stop all this madness instantly. If only he were still alive. Malastare is alive? Impossible. I don't know what you saw, but you must be mistaken. Someone is trying to deceive you and Professor Ambrose. Malastare was a great man, the greatest necromancer of this age. Ambrose is responsible for what happened to him. If he hadn't...
Can we talk about this later? My sister's lost out there.
You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get that wand, and that way we can go ahead and get to the bottom of this really quickly. So we have to defeat some electric eels to do that. Let's see, right around the corner here. There we go. I see them. Electric eels. Somebody's already fighting them, which is fine. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and grab my own thing. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. I am super excited to be here back again. Sorry it's been a couple days since the last video, but just to give you a heads up, okay, 150, is I have been super busy at my new job, getting everything set up. Our school year starts this next coming week, and it has just been crazy. By the way, guys, I just want to say a big thanks to all my subscribers, and like for instance, I specifically want to thank some new subs that have popped up on my screen since the last time that we had a video. First off, big shout out to where are they? Oh yeah, Sensei Biggles. Thank you as a new subscriber, and Castle 360. I believe those are the last two that showed up since the last time we did a big thank you to our subs out there. Okay. Now, just a reminder, if I don't say your name, it's because I don't know. YouTube does not give me all the names of all my subs. What it does is if you have your YouTube set up to open, then I will see those names. But if not, thank you so much anyways. And for those of you that I can name, you guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate that. And if you want me to give you a shout out, just go ahead and hit me with a comment with your name and say, hey, I subbed to you a couple weeks ago. I subbed to you 2 years ago. You never said my name. And I'll definitely get to it. Okay, here's Duncan.
Excellent. Susie is still alive. I can sense it from her wand. I think I can find her, but there's one more thing I need. I know a ritual that could grant me a vision of wherever Susie is. It's very advanced. I'm not surprised you don't know it. The connection between Susie and her wand is one anchor for the ritual, but I need another, and I think I know what will work. When I was trying to reach the source of the death magic, I ran afoul of the rotting fodder across the river. They're using storm magic.
That doesn't make any sense. Why are they using storm magic instead of death?
They were wearing strange amulets that were crackling with storm energy. Bring me those amulets and I can cast my spell.
Let's do that. Let's go ahead and grab those storm amulets. Ooh, we got a call-in from our teacher. That's probably because we went up a level.
Could you come to the school? I have something for you.
Okay, guys, since we're doing all things that have to do with fire and storm that we get calls for, let's take a break real quick and let's go see our teacher. Oh, yeah. It could be a new spell, could be something valuable. So we always want to make sure we do all of our wizard-specific quests. Now, remember for the rules, as far as this walkthrough goes, the only things I spend crowns on are going to be for stitches, because I kind of like to get a look. I haven't gotten that far yet. For my carpet here, and for the storm amulet, so I could use storm spells. Yeah, so those are the only things that I will be spending crowns for. Otherwise, everything will be done through main quests. and side quests that give us training points and such. But we're only going to do main quests on screen. Look, we get the Sunbird. We get a nice 3-pip spell. Let's go and train that puppy. Okay. Now, you see a problem? I have no training points, and because I have no training points, I'm not going to be able to come over here and take advantage of the School of Storm's spell. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to get the training points we need? Yeah, because Storm Shard would be a great spell to have in my deck. Yeah, right? Okay, but we need a training point to do that. Well, one way we can do that is if we look at our quest, we can go ahead and do Z quest. Z quest will get us additional training points. So, for instance, Z quest, that happens to be the smiths. Okay, so for instance, you know, I gotta collect all these different smiths. You know, and they're really not that hard to find, honestly. In fact, I mean, I've collected these smiths so many times over the years, it's not even a thing. You know, so for instance, you know, if we wanted to go ahead and do these, we could do these right now. But here, you know, because this isn't so much me doing those side quests, but I'm going to need to do that side quest to be able to get that training point. Okay. Hey guys, just back. I must have hit the wrong button when I was recording because I missed some stuff, so I'm sorry. You didn't miss much. All I really did was take a moment to defeat those rotting fodder to get this thing. To get the amulet. And I went ahead and got some new gear, and I tried to complete a training point quest, but unfortunately, there's one area I can't get to find that smith. So, now, let's get back into the game. Here's Duncan Gripwater. He says, if I'm right, as I usually am, whoever's enchanting these storm amulets also kidnapped Susie. They probably have Susie. Because I showed him the amulet, and he thought about it.
I can use the link between the wand and Susie to find her, and the link between the storm amulets and their maker to produce a vision. Here goes. Nothing? Whoever this is, they have some powerful magic. I think I could break through the interference with a charged Lumina crystal.
They make Lumina crystals at the mill across the river. Go talk to Blab Raveneye and get us a crystal.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. Let's go talk to Blab Raveneye. Well, sorry about that, guys. You didn't miss much. You just missed me fighting a rotten fodder. I must have hit the wrong button when I started up the recording again and turned it off as opposed to record. It happens.
Lumina crystal, you're out of luck. The undead stole all my crystals. I've got lots of raw crystal. I could grind you another one, but the mill's broken. Undead stole the wheel cogs and scattered them all over. But even if I could grind you a crystal, I couldn't charge it. My lightning rod won't work. A Scarlet Screamer stole the primary coil. You could help get me up and running again. Gather up the cogs and get my coil back from the Scarlet Screamers, and I'll get you a crystal.
Well, let's do that then. Let's head over here and grab a cog. There's a cog. We have to grab like 3 of these, right? I was like bumping into these just a minute ago, so it's like I knew exactly where they were. Classic collect. Well, you know, I don't mind classic collect. Very, very good. Very, very good. You know. Now, my week has been crazy. That's kind of why this video is coming out a little bit later, because I just didn't get a chance to get to play. You know, I've been doing a ton of planning. I've had a ton of trainings. Like, for instance, after I get off this, I'm going to spend all day today working on lesson plans for the next 3 weeks. So I want to go ahead and get those all nailed out. And that's just how busy we've been. I really haven't had a chance to do a whole lot of lesson planning. I mean, I've been able to look over curriculum, but they've been busy training us for so much over the last 2 weeks. I just haven't had the time to really stop and think and keep my mental health in check. So that's what I'm doing over the weekend is I'm going to go knock out those lesson plans. Like, for instance, my goal today, we got the nice 3-pip spell now. So my goal today, see, power pips, nice, okay? So goal today is, I'm going to go ahead and get those lesson plans done so that when I walk into my classroom on Monday, I'm just making my classroom look awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. You know, I love making a classroom that is welcoming, that, what do you call it? That lets the kids know that I care about what I teach and I care about the subject I teach. You know, hey, let me know in the comments. I know a lot of you are students, you know, and I know a lot of, and even if you aren't a current student, you used to be a student, right? Yeah, so I would love to know in the comments. Let me know down in the comments. What, you know, did you notice did the way the classroom looked ever make a difference for you in the way you perceive that teacher? I would love to know. You know, when you first walked into the classroom, is the way the classroom was organized, the way the classroom looked, did that ever make a difference in how you felt about that class going forward? I would love to know your comments there. So if you have an opinion on that, I'd love to hear from you guys. Go ahead and open up the gates and let me know exactly how you feel. Well, I'm pretty sure we defeated them. Oh, it's keeping me in the fight, so we'll just hang out. Yeah. There we go. Victory. I guess maybe they had a point or something. Every once in a while there's a little bug here in the game. That was just insane. One more. Scarlet Screamer, so we can get the coil from her. And then we are golden, guys. We are definitely golden. Here's a zapper. Nice. You know, good wands. When you're using wands for your wizard, although later on in the game, the best ones to get are obviously wands that are based upon your school, because they give you the most bonus on your school, right? I'm not necessarily going to play it that way, but those are usually the best ones to get out there when you're crafting wands and everything. But especially early game, the way I like to do wands, because basically wands are just a free 0-pip hit, I like to get wands that are not in my school.
Bother this soggy place and be bother you. If this coil's so precious to you, take it.
Okay. Usually I like to go ahead and get wands that are not in my school. That way, in case I'm using a prism or something like that, or I'm using a blade, or I'm using a well, maybe not prism, but if I'm using a blade or using a trap that is school specific, that wand won't trigger that trap. I can save that trap or blade for a larger, for one of my actually bigger hits.
Splendid! Now, put those cogs to good use and get the old wheel turning. I'll fix the lightning rod.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the wheel turning, right?
All right, we're ready. Here, just pull this lever and we'll charge that lumina crystal right up.
Okay, let's hit it.
Ah, well done, wizard.
Okay, Vlad.
Thanks to you, I'm back in business. Here you are. One brand new, fully charged lumina crystal. She's a beauty. I hope she serves you well.
Okay, let's get back to old Duncan, Mr. Grimwater. And with this lumina crystal, hopefully that's going to help us find Susie, because Susie has been captured by the undead or something. Right? Right.
A lumina crystal! This should be just what we need. The lumina crystal will boost the power of my ritual. It'll work this time, I'm sure of it. It's working!
Susie, I can see her. But what was that horrifying thing with her?
That's the Harvest Lord. We studied him in class. He's a powerful spirit from the underworld who harvests the souls of the innocent.
It looked like she's in Galvanos Tower. That must be where the Harvest Lord is enchanting the storm amulets. Wizard, please free my sister.
Okay, well, because I'm here to help, you know, that's what I do. We shall go ahead and head over there now. And we're going to go ahead and help Susie. Now, the Galvanos Tower. Nice. Luckily enough, there's a teleporter here for that. So let's go ahead and take advantage of that. And here we are. One Galvanos Tower. We got plenty of health, everything. Okay, I say we go ahead and do this thing. I like the pet there that's just sitting. Pretty cool. Those little griffins are neat. Now, I think you can get those out there. It'd be cool to have a griffin pet.
Ah,
another soul to harvest. I knew my little prisoner would draw more to me, like flies to honey. Wait, my Darkmaster warned me about you. Ha! Imagine the reward he will give me when I present him your very soul.
Help!
Charge! Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of that rotting fodder first. And then we'll take the Harvest Lord down. So this is one of those fights. It's like, oh, I'm fighting a strong guy and a fire guy. Harvest Lord being a fire guy. You know, so that means you got to. That means you using a prism is not a bad idea if we're actually worried about that. But since we got all those storm spells, gosh, the shark would be perfect for this. Yep, the shark would be perfect for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out the rotting fodder first. That way we're not being hit, you know, by 2 hits every round. Very nice. Well, that worked out terribly. Not quite the way I was planning. Okay. So here's the plan. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the harvest. Oh, yeah, that was not what the plan was. Let's go use my pet to finish up the other guy. Okay. I've definitely made a few missteps on this scenario, but let's go ahead and let him finish that guy off. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a big hit ready to go. Okay. Goodbye, rotting fodder. Oh, yeah. That was a nice hit, too. Very good, very good. Okay. Harvest Lord time. What we could do is we could cast Fire Elf or wait for the Sunbird. Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait for Sunbird, because that'll be a much bigger hit. Because the Fire Lord will, yeah, the Harvest will probably have a little bit of fire resist. Probably not terribly big, but a little bit. Of course, you know, I'd have to not fizzle. Oh. Try it again. Got enough pips I can heal next round if I have to. Ooh, he did resist. That only did like 210. Good thing I had enough damage on him.
I am beaten, but my master's grand design is nearly complete. Triton Avenue is doomed.
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, Wizard. I need your help.
Very nice, guys. Very nice. Now, we could try to get some good gear drops, but I'm not throwing crowns in for the Harvest Lord. No, not at all. I'm not. Of course, I'm not really sure. Ooh, we'll take the open book. I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick just because I've been picking up those quests. Hey, yeah, it's okay. Boy, I love the way they decorated this tower, though. Pretty cool, I think. Okay. Susie, Susie, Susie. You should be right over here.
I overheard the Harvest Lord's plans. He was raising an army of rotting fodder, armed with storm magic to attack Wizard City. But there's more. The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Triton Avenue. The Harvest Lord diverted the flow of energy to enchant the amulets. But after he finished the amulets, he directed the flow back on itself. The Nexus will explode and take Triton Avenue with it. Use the teleporter by the mill to reach the Tempest Nexus. I'll meet you up there.
Okay, teleporter by the mill. Let's go. Where is Susie? Here we go. High ledge. There she is.
It's worse than I thought. The Nexus could explode at any moment. The controls, they aren't working. I can't set it right. Professor Bellstrom knows more about storm magic than anyone. Go ask him for help. I'll try to keep the Nexus stable. Hurry!
You can get to Ravenwood and back quickly. Use the Return to Commons button to get back to the Commons, and then head to Ravenwood.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Owl. There's Ravenwood right there. Let's go talk to Ekstrom. Baelstrom, Billstrom. Okay.
Hello, Wizard! What? The Tempest Nexus is going to explode? Oh dear me, we can't have that! Here, take this master key, ring it against the metal of the Nexus 3 times, and the feedback loop should end. Good luck, and move quickly.
If you marked your location, click the recall button to return to your mark.
Very nice. I like how they add these, especially here in the beginning world, how they add these little things here.
You did it, Wizard! Triton Avenue is saved!
Triton Avenue saved.
You didn't happen to run into my little brother Arthur anywhere, did you? He's all right? Thank goodness. Take me to him. It'll be good to see him again.
Well, for sure. I'm sure she could probably find him on her own, right? But we'll take her to him. I'm sure Arthur will be much happier. Whoosh, that his sister's okay. Okay. And I think we ended up saving Triton Avenue from some sort of crazy explosive. Here we go.
You rescued Susie! All's well. The Harvest Lord has been driven back into the shadows, and the storm energy is flowing again.
There's still a lot of undead roaming around, but without the Harvest Lord to direct them, we can handle them.
I'll help. So, the Harvest Lord said he had a Dark Master. Track that master down, Wizard, so Malastaire's memory can be redeemed.
Maybe you should leave that for later. For now, tell Sergeant Muldoon that things are calming down.
Excellent, excellent. And of course, you know, they've got a whole bunch of side quests. But we're not going to worry about the side quests. Let's go ahead and talk to Muldoon and catch him up on what we were able to do. Good things are afoot, guys. Now, we are getting pretty close to finishing up Wizard City. I mean, there's still a lot of side quests around and everything, but as far as for the main quests that they have us work on, I think we're getting pretty close to finishing those up. So let's talk to Sergeant Muldoon, and he'll tell us what to do next.
Triton Avenue's not going to explode? Well, I should hope not. Sounds like things are getting sorted out. What a relief. Whew, thanks, Wizard. Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard. For now, though, report back to the Headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Excellent. Let's get back to the Commons. Let's go talk to Mr. Ambrose and give him the good news that we've got all 3 of the streets down Old Town solved.
Malastair broke open the sealed caves and unleashed the undead. Why? Deranged as he's become, I can't believe chaos is his only ambition. He was always dedicated to his wife, Sylvia. When illness claimed her, his devotion led him to delve into terrible rituals to restore her to life. I forbade him. He ignored me and destroyed the Death School in his folly. Now he seeks the Order of the Fang, a lost sect with their own secrets. We must learn why. There is a being who sees through time with the eyes of history and the future, gifted him by the grandmother of ravens. But his eye of history was stolen some time past, and without it, his vision is limited and his memory addled. Alas, we haven't any other choice. So come with me, wizard, to Ravenwood. I have a very important task for you today. You've done such a great job elsewhere.
Well, Colossus Boulevard is a side quest, so we're going to ignore the Colossus Boulevard quest for right now, and we are going to head over to deal with Barley. Or at least I think it's a side quest. I'm pretty sure it's a side quest. Like, yeah, Colossus Trouble. Yeah. We're not going to worry about that. I have to go back there to get the smith, so I'll do that offline, you know. But let's go ahead and get over here to Bartleby and see what,
Wizard, once upon a time there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans. When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and Grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the spiral. This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh dear. You see, wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rains, the alligator eats the stars. Malistaire, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
Malistaire stole the eye of history? Of course! And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
But unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have. So next episode, we're going to go inspect Foulgaze and see where this mystery takes us further, guys. So once again, this is Kieran Ashhammer for the Fire Storm Dual School walkthrough. I hope you guys have a great day, a great time. Don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a good afternoon. Catch you later. Bye.